Crypto viewership is down, my friends. It's your favorite time again. We will be doom scrolling Twitteroonies. One of the most popular crypto influencers is Elio Trades. His viewership is way, way, way down. This is an example just to show you of what used to happen and where we are now. 2 years ago, his videos had 200,000 per video. His videos had 200,000 views. 200,000. Wow. 2 years ago. That was 2024. That was the Bitcoin spot ETF and Trump victory euphoria year. All right. Then in 2025, so 1 year ago, they went down to 70,000, 50,000. Okay. Okay. So you have it dropped now. Do you want to see what it is today? 12,000. Oh my gosh. 12,000. My gosh. Just to give you an idea, man. So up 200,000. Down to like 50,000, down to freaking 12,000. Absolute bonkers. So hopefully things get better and turn around for us, you know. I also wanted to show this to you, friends. You have Tom Lee believing SpaceX IPO will not be the market top.
Clients that would say SpaceX.
So he says history shows
is going to be the market top.
History shows that the SpaceX IPO should not actually mark the market top. He goes, it's rare a big IPO marks a top with 7 trillion on the sidelines. He says, they usually end with a bang. But you remember, it's not just SpaceX. There's Anthropic. Okay, they have the Claude AI, the Mythos. And then you also have OpenAI from ChatGPT, Scam Altman as well. So, yeah, friends, what they do is that they add supply to the market. It's like they're just minting inflation, right? So if you look at the US stock market, I don't know what the market cap is. Maybe America's is like, I don't know, like 60 trillion by now. Who knows? Whatever it is. They're going to add 4 trillion. So think about it. You're going to add 4 trillion market cap on top of 60. So you're adding like a massive 8% inflation. Boom. And how's that going to get absorbed? That's why these things, they absorb them over time. Now, when they mark the top, I mean, it might not necessarily be just an actual like topperoonies where we just go down only straight from that moment. But it could be what stock market does best, friends, which is a rolling top. It looks like something like this. We go, hey, but that's not the top. That's not the top. Yeah, it might look like something like that. Okay. But then again, actually, I don't know anything, friends. You know, if I knew something, I would have bought potatoes last month because they went up 7x. Jeremy, Bitcoin. The market is just so effing boring. Is anybody still here? Shill Gates. Boring markets are where all the money is made. I love Mr. Shill Gates. He'll drop like a nugget gem. And then the next day he's like, that's it. This is cooked. I'm out. I know it's tough, dude. It's tough. It's tough, man. You need strength. Be like a tree. The roots. You grow. Your leaves. Money grows from trees. Orange juice grows from trees. Be the tree. Like Trevon. Michael Saylor gives nearly a 10-minute answer when Jack Mallers asks him to define MNAV. That's all crap. Oh man, that's gold.
Assume that if you have the liability,
so this is Michael Chad Saylor.
The company to form an.
Gosh, remember MNAV, friends. So you have your stock, and your stock has assets. Yeah, and it has there's a market cap of the stock and a market cap of your assets. And so the stock can trade above the asset value. Now you're in a premium, or it could trade below your asset market cap value. Now you're in a discount. So Michael Chad Saylor said he's only going to print MicroStrategy shares if the premium is 100% higher. He goes, don't worry, I'll never dilute you. But because they're in a bit of strife, they're only 28% premium. He lied to everyone. He said he just diluted MicroStrategy shares again. He took $100 million out of the kitty and he dumped the shares and he went and bought BTC and also put some stretch a donut of the yield to pay out the stretch donut yield. Yeah, it is running a Ponzi. Friends, look, I know a lot of people will say it's not Terra Luna. It's not Terra Luna. But look, man, Habibi, UST was a stable coin. Stretch is a stable coin. Okay? They both hand out yield. So I'll write it down here just so you understand, okay? Just so you know, friends. So you have Stretch and you have UST, okay? Stable coins, yeah? And then you have, in the next one, you have MSTR, Luna, equals token, share. See? It's the same thing. You get it? Stablecoin's a token. So what happens if Stretch is now depegged, which is what it is? Well, I'll actually show it to you, right? If you look at an STRC, you go, wait a minute, my friend Sommi, please tell me, Stretch is now depegged from $100 Edoonies. How do we bring it back? Well, what he's starting to do is he can't find money out there. So he goes, well, why don't we print more MicroStrategy shares and take it from the bid? That's exactly what they did in Terra Luna. They just kept hyperinflating it away. So it's a very unfortunate. Hopefully, please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. By the way, just to let you know, friends, something you got to know. Why did Michael Saylor, why did he sell 32 Bitcoin? He had to, okay? Why? He wants to get into the S&P 500. So all the retirement village people of all the DCA Ponzi buyers, they create a passive bid on MicroStrategy, and hence they are net buyers of Bitcoin forever. But they won't let him because they say, it's too dangerous. You can't even sell Bitcoin. You'll send everything to zero. So that's what he's done. He's sold some Bitcoin to let S&P know, go, hey, yeah, we can sell. We can sell. There's nothing to worry about. So that's the ultimate goal. Coexistence Stephen. This is an example of someone who is not taking responsibility. So there's this guy, friends, posting Richard Hart FUD stuff all the time. US investors, take action now. No one's taking it seriously. All tokens are down. You know, everyone's just coming out for everyone out here, all over the show. Copper gold ratio and business cycle and Ethereum. You know, we need all these things to go up, right? Hopefully Vitalik's novel has like a nice romantic sex scene in there to keep things interesting. Keyboard Monkey. No person with a meaningful amount of crypto is selling it to fund their SpaceX buys. Maybe the dumbest narrative I've ever heard. Yeah, people held crypto through all of this to dump it, to buy 1.5 trillion SpaceX. If you believe this, you're a moron. There are infinite other spots to get liquidity for people with money. So he's heard about a narrative and people talking about stuff. He's like, oh, I don't believe that. But just, you know, people just say stuff when prices are down, friends. They just invent other things out here. Here is Ganali Quinn. Ganali. I closed this portfolio at 33% profit. Today it would be a 2% loss. So he has like Zcash, XRP, Skr, Ray, No Sus, useless coin. That's Mr. Bonk guy who had an unfortunate black swan liquidation October 10th. He lost like $40 million, I think, or 17 million. Oh man, that hurts. But yeah, that's a portfolio there. I guess he got out, and then, you know, also Taiki Maeda sold the bottom. He said off Zcash. Just to remind you, friends, like, this is what happens. I'll tell you this all the time. Everybody's got recency bias. You see someone who does really well, you go, oh, Taiki, he got short. He's a genius now. And then you follow him, and then his next move is not as heroic as the first one. You know, he flipped the coin, he chose heads. Okay, he flipped another coin, he chose tails, but then that one lands on heads as well. One right, one wrong, but more people follow after the win. Okay? That's why most people get destroyed on that second time one. Just got to be aware of it. Look at this. Peer. We are now deprecating the Peer extension wallet. Peer Auth is moving towards a simpler role. And then Giga saying, now everyone has their own Peer. They didn't have 60 million for it. It's not new, dude. It's been around since May 2023. So, yeah, hopefully big good things are coming one day. Speaking of October 10th, 8 months ago, crypto went through its biggest mysterious crash, and we have no explanation. All this money wiped out. All of it. Literally, everything went to zero in 15 minutes. A lot of people have a lot of theories. No one got carried out. Retail got carried out. What do you mean no one got carried out? It's funny, there's no big institution that got carried out. So there was some sort of orchestration. There really is. But, you know, but it's tuned in with the 4E cycle. Saylor just said confidence in ETH has collapsed. PUI collapsed after being hyped as the next Solana, and the rest of crypto is fighting for utility. They're not money. Bitcoin is the only dominant digital monetary network. Be very, very careful with that statement, my friend. Okay? We will be quoting this in the future, saying confidence in Ethereum has collapsed. Copper gold ratio is now tuning around, friends. I'll cover this for you as well, just to show you. Copper gold ratio has now confirmed its bottom. And yes, take a look at this, friends. I'll put on a weekly chart so you can see. Cover this in my Juicy News live stream that I do for you. Okay. Copper gold ratio peaked in April 2021, the same month that Ethereum peaked, and it went down for 5 years. And now here we are finally reversing. It's been so long. Now let me show you the ETH BTC ratio. Here you go. Here is the peak as well. 5 years down only. Remember, if I go back, friends, and I show you copper gold, so ETH BTC. Okay, this is ETH BTC. It is utility over money. Okay, utility versus money. And if you go look at copper gold, it's the same thing. Okay, copper is utility, gold is money. So this is the same thing, utility over money. If the utility thing is rallying, because everyone needs the utility right now, the demand. We need the demand. So we'll see. Disclosure Day. Father Dan Rehill. I love it. I've seen his interviews. There could be a curse over the Disclosure Day movie for all who watch it, and they could have demons provoke them. Yeah, fans. So I want to thank all of you in the YouTube comment section. You guys have been telling me these things are UFOs. Most of them are demons, which, you know, when I first heard it, I was like, man, like demons, like the South Park demons, like where is that coming from? And now I understand. Yes, it's crazy, but it's all in the Bible. It's all in the Bible. They just don't use the word UFO and UAP. It really is. And remember, the word demon literally just means you were created by God as some sort of messenger, and now you just reject God in favor of soy. That's it. You just want to live your life without it. That's why a lot of the creeping of Satan doesn't actually want you necessarily just to do evil. It's crazy, right? From all the law, it just wants you to think that you can figure everything out yourself. You don't need the institution here. You don't need everyone over there. You have the power within you. That's crazy, you know, because you see a lot of people with good intentions, they're good hearts. They're like, you know, they do tarot cards like, oh, I can find the answer. I can do this. I can do that. It is, Dan, but there are many facets of life where you are standing on the shoulders of giants. You can't actually know all the answers. Yep. Like, friends, if you're born, by the way, you can't live by yourself. You need your mother. Yep. Humans, we're the only bears. When we're born, we need our mother immediately. You know, for the longest time, we're literally useless for a very, very, very long time. You ever seen when like a baby giraffe gets squirted out? The giraffe standing on its knees straight away. It's just running around, looking for skateboards, trying to eat the leaves, participating in the weekly bite. It's almost like the hourly bite when you're a baby giraffe coming out. So just to give you an idea, like humans, friends, none of us are really, truly independent, okay? None of us really are. The Mooch, Scaramucci, popular with the ladies. Mike Novogratz, the key level to watch for Bitcoin is 60K. Whoa. Thank you for that alpha. Couldn't tell. If we take out 60, we're going to the mid 50s and the low 50s. I'm not going to bother reading the rest of this comment, dude. Like, there's rain outside, okay? If you take the first step outside, first, your head will get wet. And then I expect your shoulder to get wet. Keep going, your shoes will be wet. Thank you for that massive alpha. Liberty Swap. A direct on and off ramp to PulseChain is coming now that we, the developers, can fully customize Peer inside our own apps. So Peer lets you do, you know, skipping the exchanges, get directly into crypto. Hopefully, good things are coming. Uncle Bobby Lucas, after being turbo bullish on the top, now he's bearish on gold. 3,500 he's calling. Pretty much you can see something going down here. Wow, that is a more... Dude, is gold even allowed to do that? I don't even know, friends, if gold has done a retracement that deep in the past. Oh, gosh. What is a big gold? You actually look at it, friends. If you see, what's a big, huge retracement for gold? Up here, it dropped 45%. Okay, so it has done these big nuclear drop-offs. This one was 70%, but that was like a huge... Dude, it did a freaking 8x run. Okay, so if you look at gold here, where would 3,900 take it? All the way down, yeah, about 33% or something. Maybe it just cleans it. That's gold. That's what you get. You want safety? You get safety also on the upside. As in, you're so safe, you can't make any gains. That's just the reality about it. Let me know how you're feeling, friends. Bad? Same. Join the club. Like, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.